Welcome back to another story sharing section on Rex Art. I still remain your great host, the Wicked Designer. Today we have another amazing guest in the house, a tech guru that has explored the tech space, a bad guy in the design industry, the face behind the beloved design. Welcome, Joshua Wogo.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I'm actually excited. We are excited to have you in our midst today to share your story with us. So I would like you to introduce yourself to the viewers, for those that don't know you, so they get to know and see the face behind the beloved design.
All right, good afternoon or good day, good evening, wherever you are listening. My name is Joshua Nwago, and I am founder of Beloved Designs. We do designs, everything pertaining to designs. We have brand identity design and so on. And also, I do a lot of stuff in the tech space. I also do social media management. I manage people's accounts. Then I also do street photography. And I also like music and comedy. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff
Parts and parts of talent, guy. An amazing opportunity to have you with us. I believe you will share your story with us and get us motivated. Let's go and hit the ground.
I'm the back.
So you will share your tech story with us. Tell us your motivations, how you got started, how the audience you met on the way till this present stage. So we'll start by answering some questions. You know how it works now. So I ask some questions which some of our viewers they've written or have said. So ask you some. They've had a lot about you. So ask you some. You brief us. Tell us. Then to the upcoming designers.
I'm the first upcoming.
They are levels to this upcoming guy. They are upcoming and upcoming. So today, upcoming designers, they motivate us to keep going, never to off our candle. So how did you start your tech journey?
Right, thanks. The tech journey does not end. It continues.
The continuous
I think 2 or 3 years ago we did hear about AI. So I will take it back. I think I was a bit privileged, though my family background wasn't that okay. It was a rough start. But my dad was someone that anything that he didn't have while growing up, he decided that his children were going to have it. So I think we had the school, and it was more expensive to type your exam questions outside.
Yes.
So my dad decided to get a computer at home. So my senior brother was kind of good with Microsoft Word. So at that period, the only thing we knew how to use the computer for was playing games. That was one of the most things I regretted. So I played games a lot, like the computer suffered. We had to reflect most times. So, and at that time, there was some design software in the system that I didn't know. It was when I started designing, and I remember, is this app my brother had in the system? Yeah. So I think I finished secondary school 2015, yeah, at that period. So my dad was like, what was I going to do next? There wasn't enough money to get into the uni at that moment. Meanwhile, I wanted to go and study maybe medicine or petrochemical, because coming up in my life, I was kind of book smart. Always coming first. Even when I got into my GS, that was making popular at that period. So I felt that maybe because I was brilliant, I should have gone to science. If I had went to arts, it might have been a smoother journey. But I went and started mixing chemicals, doing all this kind of stuff. So my dad said, okay, you should go and learn computer. You know that it's regular cyber cafe. So that was kind of another mistake, I think, but I think it still helped me. If I had gone to like a proper design school, where I would have been now, be different from where I am right now. So I had to go to a cyber cafe where they learned typing and sometimes design. You know how those people design now? They want to create a logo for you. They don't design, they download the logo that's already online. Go see it and stuff and stuff like that. So what helped me with that? At that period, we were supposed to go to market and buy paper that we use for printing. So if I go to markets, I'll see some big boards and I'll ask my friends, like, this printing, say like the same design, the people that when I say so many times, I'm not, our design kind of different. So it came back, if I see a flyer on the road, I'll pick it up, try designing, doing stuff and stuff like that. And God helped me. I don't know how it happened. I mistakenly bumped on a community online. So that was Niger graphic designers on Facebook. Shout out to those people. So at that time, I think 2016, 2017, the group hasn't even gotten to this kind of stage that it is right now. Right now, they will post on that group most times. But at that time, So what helped me was that I made a lot of friends with a lot of top people in that group, and being friends with them, there was opportunities. At that time, they were doing a lot of free classes on WhatsApp, on Facebook. Shout out to Mascot's House as Mr. Gordon Ackman. I think it was the one that started my journey for brand identity design. That was when I started niching down. Then Carv, that's Chukwa Daisy. She had a group on WhatsApp that I joined. That we designed. Then at that time, we were doing challenges. I was in Owerri. Okay, I came to school and school in Nims, so shout out to my people. So so I studied computer science. We just finished. So we're having daily, weekly challenges. There was one time we had to design logo for a gymming instruction. There was other time I did logo for a condom company, King Solomon, and I won that challenge. I was in Owerri. Now I didn't know that there were other people that saw that post. So I went for a meeting. Then I introduced myself. I said I was below designs. When the guy met me and looked at me and said, "Wait, I the beloved designs that you supposed to those I think I'm is me that it is." So from that time onward, then I knew that okay, there's at that time it wasn't the money that we were in it for. We were just there for the passion. Like we wanted to just design, we wanted to just post, we wanted to just post it so that because when you post and people after them knowing you, then the guy, if you go to my Instagram now, the last time I posted, I think it was like maybe last year or when. So in fact, I want to start. I think it's like a bad habit, so I want to start posting again. But that has been the story, and from there on, God has been helping us. We've been getting other more stories.
Wow, quite an inspiring story you got from him. So the upcoming designers, we have to keep pushing, push it out, design it, take it out. You don't know who is watching. Your next client might be beside you. So I have this question. When your earlier days, were there challenges you faced? Were there challenges you faced when you are upcoming as a designer?
Yeah, there was a lot of challenges. Let me start from where I learned myself. Okay, so the one area I learned from, I said I didn't go to a proper design school. It was a cyber cafe. So we always have customers. That's why I say now I'm badass in typing. I close my eye and type like crazy. Because we had a typewriter, we had to type writing, 30 papers a day. So that time I now saw that people were now opening Facebook pages on Facebook. So I decided to open my own page and I thought of a name, Beloved Designs. Well, that name, it came from my mom. So my mom was calling me Beloved at one time in my life. There was something that happened that I won't share the story. So she was calling me Beloved at that time. So I had to just name it Beloved Designs. Then at the shop, so if I work for customers, when there's free time, I design something on my own. Then I post it there. So, you know the funny thing, I used to hide when I used to design this thing. Because we had like 2 rooms. If the one is coming up, we close it. She'll be like, because she's Yoruba, can you laughed at me? You mean that, what are you doing, man? You say, Ufel Budget, I want to spoil our system. Why what I was doing was designing.
So please, I have to cut it from the teacher of Beloved. We are sorry, but you have to say this. This is part of our story. You have to share it.
No.
You have to continue.
Yeah, we are good friends. So, because she was the one that even got my first job after I finished from that place. So, time went on, I kept posting. So, you remember of Nigerian graphic designer?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Nigerian graphic designer, when you post on that group and it gets approved, yeah,
I know they enjoy that.
it's like just Christ those.
Yeah, I can't just the first day I got approved on Nigerian graphic designers. Shout out to Nigerian graphic designers. For upcoming designers, you can go there to draw inspiration. Those guys they are massive.
Yeah. What happened that time was that, you know, I told you that anything I see I design.
Yeah.
So I drank a bottle of Fanta. So there was this orange that was designed on it. And so I decided to redesign that Fanta bottle with the package that was on it. I was a good designer at that time. Okay. I just knew how to use the cuff tool so well because I practiced with it. So I did it and I replicated it. And the Fanta font, I drew it myself from scratch. Wow. So I just said, let me just post this thing. I posted it. Yeah, if you see reviews on that post, you just people see me where I was because I didn't do it for a client. It was a personal project. Yeah. And I posted it and the reviews was mad. And that was when I started having new friends. Is this guy that has a Mascot House corner? No, it's not Mascot House. Creative expert, Mr. Ezeago. He has a very big creative platform in Lagos. He later became my friend, and I started posting flyers at that time. And like it became so close that I thought I was in his DM. I can send him my flyer to make corrections.
Yeah,
reviews for me, and like those guys helped. And there's this guy also Yox. I don't know his full name. His name is Yorks. And those guys in that group. So that group, I would say, is part of my journey that helped me. So the challenge was one, I said, I didn't have enough to practice at home, which is why I had to practice at the shop.
So
And practicing at the shop, there are a lot of students. You can't be the only one using the system throughout. So God helped us and came on. I learned, normally if I want to learn design somewhere, should go like 6 months or maybe 5 or basically on my pace. Guy, I was in that woman's shop for like 1 year or something. Oh, it was like
there was no space.
It was like I was learning barbering.
So so the learning process will actually be long. So I don't know, like you made mention of when you were starting out, you design and post on Facebook. And so if I bring those designs now, I actually
yeah. Let me say,
well, actually be proud of them.
I can be proud of them because I'm proud of my humble beginning. Though the designs might not look that fine, but I can say, okay, look at where I started from. But I think at that time I was in bit good.
I see the progress.
But if I bring those designs now and see them now, yes, there's a huge difference.
Yeah.
But I'm still proud of them at least. So that somebody will think that it's magic is just boom. Okay, this guy that can design like this. There was a time where I'm not set about it, bro. That's fine.
Oh, that's an amazing experience. So I know that some designs I did doing back, if I look at them now, I'll just cry. I'll just feel like, yes, there's a continuous change on it. So from that point of view, being an amateur designer to this professional stage now, to own a brand, what was the turning point for you? What's changed the story? Like, what's experience changed the story?
Like I said, before we weren't designing for money, I mean.
Yeah.
So the rule about that place I was learning was that when we finish, if you are so good, you help you and get a job. And the job is not designed, like a secretary job. So what helped me was that my boss got me a job for one of the biggest company in my area. His name is Larry K Events. So we are into events. We do branding for people. That way, it opened my eyes. Like, we have big truck. You would have seen those big trucks that used to run about. People used to dance inside of them.
Yeah.
Indomie, Danone. It's my company that used to run it for them.
Wow.
So I was like the PA to the man. Then we didn't have enough staff, so we have a contract staff. So my job there was to type, send mail. Sometimes I design. Sometimes Indomie people send their own design. So depending on the brand. So if the brand doesn't have their own design, they bring it. So I started testing my own design there, and I was saying, okay, I was making at least they were paying me per month at that time. So I told you we have contract staff, and those contract staff sometimes they have their own personal jobs. So then I wanted design, so they're not making this guy you can design. Can you help us and do this? I was like, and I just give me this small thing. I'll call it right.
Small thing.
I just run it for them. One day I'm like, more. And that consistency posting. So one day a guy just reached out to me from nowhere. I didn't know this guy from now. We are still friends, so I have a WhatsApp number. I'm still a designer and I'm stuff like. The guy is a website developer.
Yeah.
So when he design websites, he convinces his client they need the logo. So he chat me up how to do the logo. And I charged him, he paid for more.
There's actually more than this.
So I continued. Then I said, it's time to push the Beloved Designs brand. And I decided to create a logo for myself. Create a brand for myself. That was on Facebook and Instagram. At that time, I was posting. I cannot design and not post. I was posting back to back. So I was posting back to back. The thing kept growing. I won't say Beloved Design is a company presently. It's still like I'm still a freelancer, kind of, but it's a big name currently. So
Beloved Design is a company.
It's not. It's a one-word company.
Whether it's one man or not, Beloved Design is a company.
No.
Like, you're doing great.
No, most times if I get, me it's design I do mostly.
Yeah.
Though I code front end words, bro. Anyways. So when I get those kind of jobs, I can also contract my guys who can do it. Then we work together. So that kind of thing. So I made another person, we work together. So as I've been going, and as time went on, price went up, and
To the stage it is now. So thanks for sharing your story. Do you have any advice or words of admonition to upcoming designers?
I have a lot of advice for them. Okay,
Yeah, I'll add them a bit.
I'll give you a bit. There has been this clamor on Nigeria graphic designer about 2K designers, 5K designers, and this kind of stuff. You know, we were there before. Okay. So, but everybody should know their customer.
Yeah.
You should know your customer. You should know what the value you offer. So the value you offer will determine how much you can charge. Yourself, you know. Yeah. There was a time I was collecting only 2K to do something, 5, 10. But there's an invoice on my phone where I send somebody 100K, and for the number of designs I did for them. So if you know your clients, you know your environment. Your environment also determining. Like when I came to IMSO, I knew that these people were students. I started getting students clients. So I can't be charging what I'm charging a bigger brand, charging it to students. So know your level, know what you can offer. Don't gotta be charging somebody very high when you know that what you are offering. Nah, even when you say if you offer it, you go to the fire for it. So those kind of things. Also too, invest in your gadgets. Very important. Because if they are not working, you are not making money. My screen got spoiled recently. I had no choice. I had to repair it. And lastly, what I will keep for you is keeping relationship. Relationship is very vital. You know, some people you just work with some clients and you leave them off. And some clients you work with, they'll connect you to somebody who can pay higher. So I told you I was into social media marketing. So I own a page on Facebook, Arsenal fans, Arsenal passionate fans, 265,000 members. So I run adverts there. So I sent email to some betting companies. I sent to Best Bet Nigeria. So I didn't know that their boss wasn't even here. It was a white man outside the country. So he linked me to their manager. Then from the manager linked me to his HR. So I was doing adverts for them. I think that advert ran for 6 months. Per month, I was collecting 40K for each advert they did. So times 6 months, you know how much it was. So, but the good thing was that the HR, I made friends. Like, we were so close. If I don't post out on our birthdays, we are not friends. We talk so much. So recently, our boss now wants to start up another company. They needed a designer. Immediately, they employed me. But I was working for a single company before. We didn't work out well. So but what the amount I was collecting in that service company, whatever you think is it, that's it by 4. That's what this current people are offering me.
So if you are collecting 200K,
I don't know how to collect 200K. How to collect 200K? God, I beg. My phone is not kidnapping me. How to collect 200K? I'm collecting around 1,000. So you guys see my phone. How they are paying me currently. So that relationship, like we don't even talk like boss level. Yeah. We crack jokes like, so if you can keep relationship with them, sometimes she just meets me, she reaches out to me. Just can help me around this letter. I'll just do it for free. It's not me that you do free, but sometimes I just do it for free because I know that this person, there's some shit I want.
It's that relationship.
So 4 years I said, keep a good relationship with your clients, invest in your gadgets, they know your level. The last one I will say is make the right kind of friends, join communities. Communities is key. With community, you will grow.
Thanks for the motivation. Thanks for the advice. So, our upcoming designers, you heard from the boss's mouth. But remove the host. You heard from the boss's mouth. Do you have communities you can share with designers?
Yeah, a lot of I've been saying one thing. In Facebook, see, I found a lot of communities. There's this one graphic design. Bro, I've seen what is in those groups. That they are not in there. Join Nigeria graphic designers, and also though I've not posted for long on my Instagram, you have to follow me on my Instagram. It's also you get inspiration from the beloved designs. Then also I'm into photography, GeoPixels. I snap with my phone. So you see, if you have not been to Owerri before, go to GeoPixels. You see I've snapped Owerri here for you people. Then I'm on Twitter too. I just find me.
He has summarized Owerri with pictures, so you can just follow him up on social media.
Yeah.
At
Facebook, Joshua Nwalgo.
Instagram,
Beloved Designs.
Actually, yeah.
Twitter. If you start that Beloved, I don't know the name that just got that. I'm sorry about that. But I just opened TikTok. Though I didn't like TikTok before. I don't open TikTok, Joshua Nwalgo. You see a lot of designs there. So
follow the Beloved Designs. Follow Joshua. Connect with him.
Also follow Christ.
If you have questions, more questions for him, hit his DM, add him, follow him. If you have jobs for him, throw it in. He's ready.
You need mentorship.
is open to assist you in any way. So the next phase we are moving into is the game part of this section. We've done lecture, clinical. Let's move that aside. So the first game we'll be having, or the only game we'll be having, then appreciation. You give a little token. So the first game we'll be having, you have two wrapped papers. So we'll serve you and you pick. So whatever you see on the paper, take it.
I must do it or
You know the rest.
God, I beg. I think the shameless guy who's here about 7 black. Wow. Say something in sign language and let the viewers understand what she said.
No, you can say not one thing. One thing is too small. You can say
Sign language. Is it like the official sign language? But there's official sign language for the undocumented.
any language, any type of demonstration people understand.
I mean, give so. Yeah, it's sign language. My mother used to give us. When we go to people else and they ask us she reads. So, hey, bye read it. I'll leave my mom. She's like, only that eye like that. It means I don't it.
Oh yeah. Try it.
Then I'll be like, I don't know what. So that's a sign language for anybody. That's one. Yeah, I can only do my hands. Everybody you understand.
Yes, our viewers, if you understand what you just said, type it on the comment section. So type it on the comment. Yes, the third one last one. I don't know. I don't understand silence.
No, it's very special again.
If you understand
One
it,
of you.
hit the comment.
Please, if you're a guy, don't understand this one.
So at this point, we always
Oh no.
we always show appreciation. We always show appreciation to our guests. Say when you appreciate somebody, well, how do they say that? So I say,
You have to like that.
like after
Anyhow,
So we thank you for honoring our invitation. We invited you. You honored all the way from Lagos. You flew down, or you drove down. You came down to Owerri
well, of course.
You came down to Owerri for this interview. We actually have to appreciate. We don't have much for now. So what we have is what to give you, and have this our mystery box. Whatever you know the rules of this.
I like the color of the box.
Whatever you see inside this box, you will take it. Take it. You know, if it's and
It looks expensive.
I don't know. What is less?
Oh, well, this is review.
What do you think is inside? What's the mind telling you?
My hand is cold here.
Your hand
I'm feeling cold socks.
You're feeling cold socks.
I was thinking that okay, it was the shoe case. So you guys bought me like a Nike Air Jordan.
Oh, so like
Let's have a Jordan, not the cold.
open
Is it like the cold drink or
the let's see.
salam?
That's really cool. Where the camera?
You know, before coming there, I watched the whole series. Shout out to Junior the Panda. I saw what they gave you Gary. Look what I have here. Cold Seaway and Pure Bliss. Ah, awesome branding.
So thanks, Damilord.
Thank you. Other thank you. I'm grateful.
Let's see how you eat now.
What is that? It's
Let's see how you do. So our viewers, thank you guys for staying with us, for enjoying this masterpiece. We'll see you next time. Up until then, hit the like button, subscribe, share, and turn on the notification bell for more content like this.
make sure you turn on your notification.
We'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.
Bye.
Enjoy.
Thank you.